Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. How are we doing tonight? All right, I got extra cords here. Hi, Troy. Nice to see you here. How is everybody doing tonight? I forgot to share this out to Instagram today. Darn it. I've had way too many things going on. So, anyways, let me move some stuff. Well, hey, Dave. How are you? Welcome, welcome to the live stream. I got your message. I didn't get a chance to respond to your message about the meetings, or maybe I did. I don't know. Fairy dust. Oh, Captain Jack's raid. All right. Hi, Fairy Dust. I think you are new to my live, so welcome, welcome. And Live in Dream, welcome back. And so, Dave, I know you're new here. Fairy Dust. Fairy Dust? Is that what I got? Fairy Dust. All right. I got some new names to learn. I like it. I like it. Oh, Sonia's here. Hi, Sonia. And, oh, William, sorry I skipped you. Welcome, welcome. And here we go with the live chat moving pretty fast. So welcome aboard, everybody. Thank you all for being here today. I was kind of iffy if this was actually going to happen. I've had one heck of a week. So for all the new people that are jumping in, hi. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Papa Smurf, hi. Michigan Carol, welcome. And welcome to Captain Jack. Thanks for bringing your crew along. I certainly do welcome all the new viewers and really do appreciate it. Anyways, for everybody that is new here, like I've said in my other live streams, if you do have a channel, either after the live stream, if I have time today, but if not, definitely tomorrow, I will figure out if you all have channels, and whichever have channels, I will put the links in the description below. So if people are watching this on the replay and you want to go check out all these other channels, feel free to do that. Hitch up in tow. Welcome aboard. Well, I'm in Michigan right now. I'm actually driveway mooching. This week has been kind of crazy. Oh, that was in a different chat. Sorry, I got sidetracked by this chat. I'm not used to having these people here. So thank you all for showing up. I'm super ecstatic about that. But anyways, I am driveway mooching, I guess you could say it. I am helping out my dad. He's been in and out of the hospital this week. So I have been sitting in his driveway around the Kalamazoo area, Michigan. Carol. Ugh, I think I need new glasses. Yes, Carol. I am in Kalamazoo, Michigan, or around the area, and I have been, like I said, my dad has been in and out of the hospital, so it's been a long week last week and a long weekend. Trying to figure out exactly what's going on with his health. So hopefully we're getting it straightened around. Thank you, Fairy Dust. I appreciate that. I appreciate the thumbs up. And hi, Nancy. And also, too, just for some of you that don't know Troy, or not Troy, yeah, I'll know Troy, David, that is up in the chat somewhere. He is launching a new YouTube channel, and I will link his channel in the description. He's got a really cool van that he has done himself. Hi, Jim. And hi, Nancy. I popped your comment up there, but I don't think I said hi, Nancy. But anyway, so David is got a channel going up. He's originally from TikTok, but he's moving over to YouTube. And I have done a tour on his van, and I am going to have that released. I'm new here, but barely understanding it all. You're doing just fine, yeah, see, I've been doing a live stream for almost a year now, and I still screw it up. But anyways, so go check out his channel. Like I said, everybody that is here that has a YouTube channel, I will link them below. I am trying to make sure that when you click on them, they go straight to your channel, that people don't have to click. And there you go. Go check out Dave's channel, and I will definitely put that in the description below. But I keep getting squirreled here. I'm not used to all these people. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yes, so your video is coming out this Saturday at 1 p.m. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we will, so that'll be up on Saturday at 1 p.m. for your van. And I've got a bunch of van tours because I did 6 vehicle tours. I did minivans, I did Class B plus, I did vans, low tops, high tops. What else? I don't know. But anyways, so so just stay tuned. I have DIY vans showing up. I have some minivans that are really decked out, really built out. So then William, I don't know if that is a question for me or if that's a question for somebody in the chat, or if you're just being a goofball. But no, I don't like living in liver and onions. I don't like onions at all. They don't like me. I think I might have missed something. But I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm getting accustomed to all the new people here. So I think the last time I noticed I was at 524. Oh, so William loves liver and onions. Okay, well, yep, that's definitely nothing up my alley. Nothing for me. Hitch up until likes liver, not me. And I also too know that when you cook it, it smells horrible. So, and I'm actually allergic to onions, so I cannot eat onions. It's a terrible, terrible thing, especially when you really like Mexican food, and just about every Mexican food is made with onions. It must be getting cooler outside because I'm getting a little chilly now. Liver in favor beans? No. Have I turned on my heater? I turned actually this week, since like the 2nd, I have not been sleeping in my van, and I miss my bed. I really do. But due to my dad being in and out of the hospital, I've actually been sleeping on their couch. So I did on, I don't know if it was the 1st or the 2nd of October, I did turn on my heater, roasted me out again. But it wasn't really that close. I mean, it got down to, I don't know, it was like one night it got down to, I don't know, it was like 40 or something, and I'm a wimp. So I'll just turn that dang thing on when I get cold. So I do, and also too, even in the summertime with a diesel heater or any of the heaters, you need to run at least once a month on high for a couple minutes just to keep all the stuff lubricated and keep it kind of primed, so to speak, and keep it the soot blown out and all that good stuff. So yeah, I try to keep that maintain. That's part of the maintenance of that diesel heater. But yeah, I have had it on one time. I probably would have turned it on the other night if I had been in here sleeping, because I know it did get a lot cooler in the van, but I did not, I haven't been sleeping in here, so, and I'm really kind of bummed about that, but my dad needs me, and family always comes first, so I love my dad, and I'll do anything for him. So that's why I'm not really doing a lot of massive traveling right now. Otherwise, I would probably in the next month be heading to like New Mexico or Arizona or something like that. But otherwise, yeah. I must tell you, Sue, we all come from Tuesday adult night, so it might be a little off. Well, that's okay. I'm a little scatterbrained anyway, so we'll all fit in. It'll all be good. Hoping for a mild winter and a positive vibe sent your way. Well, thank you. I hope so too, because, well, you're here in Michigan, but I know you live in a house too, so it's a little easier, but I don't know. I love my van, so I think this winter, while I'm sleeping into it, I will, if I get cold and I need to turn that heater on, I'll just leave a small window open so that it will maybe elevate, or what am I trying to say here? It will make the heat a little bit more even. So let's see. I figured out all on my own how to do live stream. Well, there's lots of videos on YouTube on how to do that. So, Trevor and Susie, you should consider small ceramic heater when you have electric hookup. Sonia has a little one and it heats up. Jim, I actually have a Chinese diesel heater in mine that's hooked up. I have a 2.5 gallon tank, and I can run that thing pretty much almost a whole week. The problem is that even on the lowest setting, unless it's really frigid cold out, it roasts me out of my own van. So I have to turn it off and then turn it on. I have seen a channel when I was looking these up, but I was really new to this diesel heater. So there is a way that you can actually hook like a thermostat up to it, so it will kick on and off, which I really would like to do. But I have yet to go back and look for that. But that would definitely be something. You know, Bob and Sue are already hunkered down. You know, I have not visited their channel in a week or two. Thanks for bringing that up. I know I have a lot of friends that are down in that area and down by well, I have friends that are north of Fort Myers, but I have friends that have places in Fort Myers too. So thanks for bringing that up, William. We need to keep all of them people in our prayers, because I don't know. I mean, I know that here in Michigan we deal with tornadoes, but them hurricanes are yet another beast, and you know, yeah. So hopefully everybody comes out all right. I heard that Fort Myers is flooding already, so I haven't really watched the news in like a week, so I don't really watch the news. But anyways, yes, we need to keep them all in our prayers. But yeah, back to my diesel heater works amazing, and it cost me like $8 to run it for less than, well, just about a week. So ceramic ones normally take a lot of electricity, and I do not ever really plug in, so that wouldn't work for me. Fort Myers and refuses to leave. A lot of people, a lot of people refuses to leave, and I don't get it, but I respect their decision. I just personally, I'd be up and gone. But I'd be in my van in another state with my house, because that's my house. Hey, Adventure Gear TV, how are you? This guy was at M23 last year, and do you still have 2 channels, or are you now down to 1? Because I lost track. I only get notifications when you're like doing your stuff with your Jeeps. I love what you did to your Jeep. So, welcome. Oh, I lost it. Here we go. So, anyways, so Adventure Gear, I will make sure that I link your channel in the description below, either tonight or tomorrow. So if anybody is on the replay, I know Adventure Gear TV has a YouTube channel, and I think half of the people on this chat have them. So last 2 chats, the list got pretty long, but I'm okay with that. So I will link all them channels in the descriptions. So if anybody's watching on the replay, or if anybody is interested in checking out them, make sure, or I will have them all linked, and it will probably most likely be tomorrow before I get to it, just because as soon as I end here, I will be going back into my dad's house and probably helping him out. So we'll just see where it goes. But definitely. Sonia says we use ceramic heaters to maintain the heat so we don't burn a lot of propane at the beginning and end of the season. Yeah, and that makes sense. And the ceramic heaters are nice, but I just don't have the electricity because I don't have shore power connected to this fan. It's kind of funny. So Dave and I were at the M24, and we were talking about, you know, I was showing him the diesel heater, and he was like a little skeptic that he didn't think he would be able to install it. And I said, oh, that's fine. It's easy. But I am skeptical of hooking up shore power to my van. So I've never gotten around to do it. And I actually have never really needed to. So I haven't really found I wish I had shore power. I never really run out of power. So my solar panels work really good, even though I don't clean them. It's naughty, but yeah, I just never climb up on the roof and clean them. So yes, and especially, well, you don't really do a lot of, you know, winter camping yet, but even on the chilly nights, it's nice to have it because, you know, Michigan, there's always chilly nights. So, and but they are relatively easy to hook up once you decide on where you're going to cut the holes in your floor. And the biggest thing is with the diesel heaters is the fuel pump, the excessive, you know, if you hear the pump clicking. It's like click, 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 click. And it gets, even after it's running, it's kind of noisy. After you've had it installed for a long time, you kind of end up just getting used to it. But at the beginning, because I like being out in the middle of nowhere, I like the peace and quiet. It used to drive me nuts. And we tried a bunch of different ways. And there's a lot of options out there for, you know, wrapping it in this and wrap it in that. And that's how we kind of ran into some leaks, because we were trying so much that we kind of over-tried and overcomplicated it. And that's another reason for that metal box that I have. So I have a metal box that the diesel heater sits onto. And that was trying to drown out some of the electric fuel pump ticking sound. But now I'm just kind of used to it now. But yeah, it definitely is worth the money. And this one was like, I don't know, it's like $110. And it's well worth it. I've used it now for like 2 years. Yeah, last winter I went through the whole winter with that diesel heater, and the year prior is when I installed it. I installed it in the middle of winter. And had the complications with the leak and everything else. And so then, yeah, so last year it ran perfect, had no problems. And then during the summer, I just kick it on high really quick for like a couple minutes, let it get up to temp, burn everything through it, and then turn it off, let it cool down, and it's all good. I don't have to worry about propane. I don't have to worry about gas leaks. I don't have to, you know, diesel is not really flammable. So for me, it was well worth it. I don't like the smell of the diesel the diesel gas or fuel. So when I put it in the tank, like I wear gloves because I don't want that stuff on my hands, because it's hard to get rid of that smell. And it's horrid smell. On that point, I would rather smell gasoline than diesel fuel, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, so I really like that. And if there's anybody that is in a colder weather, I mean, even if you go and chase the weather in Arizona, they do, I mean, there are nights that even in the desert, it gets down cold. Caption check. Oddly, they triple whammy. The hurricane can also help spawn tornadoes. Yes. Yeah. All right. We can turn off this. While I was in here setting up for everything, I had my Max Air fan on because it was sunny and beautiful. And then all of a sudden, Michigan is getting cooler. Gotta love Michigan, right? So who's all in Michigan right now? Who's all here in Michigan still? Oh, where did I go? I just goofed up here. So how many people in the chat do I have that is in Michigan as of right now? That's the better way to word that question. We got one so far. I know I'm in Michigan. I think Captain Jack, I think you're still in Michigan, aren't you? As of right now, anyways. I know you were talking about going back. Yep, Dave's here in Michigan. Jersey. All right. I need to make it out to Jersey, but I don't think Jersey has, you guys don't have, Susie is inviting all in Michigan for coffee. I don't drink coffee. Well, I drink what is it? It's like a mushroom coffee. No, it's not psychedelic mushrooms. It's just lion's mane mushroom coffee. So you wouldn't like my coffee. Jersey. Presley Rain, welcome to travel, or welcome to the live. David, welcome, David. Oh. All right, awesome. William, you'll be there in 25, M25. That'll be awesome. I'm excited to see all the new things that are going to happen for M25. I think there's going to be some new changes going on, and I'm excited. We met at VIT Summit. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I don't recognize the channel. But hey, are you still on a VIT Summit high? My brain has been going crazy with all the video ideas that I want to do. I am trying to think. Now my brain's going to be really trying to figure out. We probably met at one of the meetups. There was about, I don't know, 200 meetups going on. Presley. All right. But anyway, so I am looking forward to see what is going on with M24 or 25. I gotta switch it to 25. It was hard for me to switch it to 24. Now I got to do 25. But and Presley, just to let you know that I will put your channel link down below. I mean, obviously we met at that summit, so you have a YouTube channel. I will put that down there. Melody. Yeah, Melody. Hey. That's okay, you're here. We were just talking about M24, and that's awesome. I've got friends from VIT Summit and friends from M24. Love it. I love it. And Dave is talking about the M24 or M25. Dang it, M25, because they are going to bring van life into it. So anyways, as I got derailed again, I'm really all over the place. But for the ones that are just coming in, I know you guys have YouTube channels, so when this stream is done, I will put your channels, I will link your channels in the description down below. So that way, if anybody is interested in checking out different channels, because everybody here has a channel, but they're all different than mine. You know, I know Simple Life has a beautiful Class B, and they travel all over. And so she has different content than I do. Is Sonia, I know she's got different content than I do. Adventure. I'm trying not to slip up because I know some people want to be called by certain names, and Adventure Gear TV, I know he has a Jeep that he puts a rooftop tent on his. So obviously his is way different. And there's enough viewers to go around. And so if you're interested in any other content, make sure to check them all out. If you're watching this in the replay, content is content. Yes, it is. But different people like different stuff. I know the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm is really screwed up with my content because my watch content, because I watch people doing 3D printing. I watch people that go into shelters and get dogs adopted or cats adopted. I kind of watch all kinds of weird stuff. So they probably can't figure out what to throw to me because, and then I also too like a lot of gear tech, classic cars, and so I have one extreme to the other of what to watch, and I bet you it can't figure out what to serve me. So, and it is about content. And for me, the main reason why I'm not only doing these lives, but I'm also too trying to make out content because I just want to try to inspire somebody to get out and travel. Right now, I'm not doing a lot of traveling because I'm taking care of my elderly dad, who is 85. Bless his heart, he's still going strong. Even now, he's had some hiccups in the road. So I do a lot of day trips right now, but I just want to be around as much as I can to help him out. So a lot of massive trips that I want to go on are being, put back. How's yoga in the morning sound at M25 next year? Is that something we were talking about adding? I have never done yoga before, so that would be hilarious. But hey, there you go, guys. Anybody? I know Sonia, Jim. Let's see. William said he was going to be there. Maybe Scott and Melinda would be there at M24. But I did morning yoga, Dave. I would be arrested for cracking. That sounds about right for you, Jim. Yeah. Definitely would have to be an introduction class, that's for sure. Um, not doing yoga after back surgery. Yeah, we are definitely hoping to be at M25. That's awesome. So, yeah, I'm hoping to be there too. I mean, I'm planning on to it. That's for sure. But that would be interesting trying to do yoga though. My daughter did, they have this thing called hot yoga, I think it is. And she wanted me to go try it. Obviously, I haven't went and tried it yet. I guess it's in a room that is like 90 degrees, which I'm good with heat. But then trying to learn yoga, nah, I don't think so. If I did yoga, I'd be a disability. Oh, jeez. Well, Dave, I don't know if that one's gonna fly. I don't know. But you know, you can always throw it out there, throw it out to the M25 Facebook group too. Because I know that some of these people Presley is from that summit, and I'm still trying to recall. Trying to recall that her channel is throwing me off. But so anyway, so yeah, I don't know how many people would be interested in the yoga, but you know, there's polls that can be put out. So I'm still kind of on the round table for YouTube thing, but that's just my personal thing. I'm really geeked about doing YouTube and making this my full-time gig. And I know that a lot of people have different experiences with YouTube and how much they want to do and what they don't want to do. But I'm definitely, like Susie and I were chatting, it would be awesome to have some kind of round table thinking about what works, what doesn't, what works on our personal channel. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be awesome. I think we have a lot of channels with a lot of experience there. And, you know, people know what works in their live channel, on their live streams. Some people know what works on their channels, or, you know, my channel is not big enough to have analytics yet. So, and honestly, that's why I ask people to subscribe to my channel. It's not about, oh, look at me, I'm, you know, 700 or, you know, to me, I'm just glad that you guys are watching, and I love that you guys are here chatting. My whole goal with this live stream and chatting is to be to build a community. So wherever you're at, if you're lonely, or, you know, when you're traveling through different states, if you don't know anybody in that state, or if you don't, you know, whatever, you always have connections. And anybody in this chat is a traveler. So, you know, if you don't connect with one person, you may connect with another. And, you know, like Captain Jack, he goes out to Arizona. I think he's heading back out to Arizona at some point this season, or in the winter. So, you know, you might be able to meet up with them and hang out with them. I'm just trying to build a community, so if you don't feel like traveling alone, you can travel in a caravan. Maybe not through cornfields like Sonia's, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there. I just kind of caught a funny story last night. So, let's see. Let me catch up on the chat here. So you got one. I mean, I'm game to try yoga, I guess. I don't know. I'll make a show out of myself. Lack of better words there. We are all one family. Yeah, and that's exactly what I want to I want to build here. Because I know that I've gotten a lot of people that, you know, when I tell them, oh, I live in a van, or, you know, I travel to California, I mean, people are like, oh my God, you're a single woman going by yourself. That's so scary. No, it's really not. And it's not for me, but I mean, somebody else, if they're like, I'm like, fine, get in your vehicle. You can follow behind me. We can caravan. I don't care until you feel comfortable doing it yourself. So there you go. See? And that's exactly why I'm trying to build a community, and that's why I want to do my channel. I want to show people that you can do it. I did it in a car. I did it in a minivan. And now I've got a high top. And I think this is as big as rig as I'm going to move into. So, defeated the Garfield this year. Yeah, well, I wasn't involved in any of that. I still don't even know the whole story. So, but I don't know. Cornfields, I'm going to try to stay out of them. Would anybody be interested in teaching an introduction YouTube class at M24 next year? There'll be probably plenty of newbies with a lot of questions. Well, I am no expert at YouTube, and I don't know that I have a lot to teach, but I am willing to help facilitate. I definitely, I don't feel like I'm qualified to teach, but would love to share what, yeah, there we go. We got 2 people. I'm always in the learning mode when it comes to YouTube. Yep. I think in reality, even when I went to VIT Summit, even the big channels, they were like, I'm all about, okay, this is working for you. Let's do some analytics. Let's figure out this, and let's run some tests. Because YouTube, the algorithm is always changing. And it's always doing, you know, one way or the other. So, you know, like tags. Here's a really good thing. Tags, you know, when you fill out your description, they give us like 500 tags. And they used to be so important. It used to be like, tags, you know. Put as many tags as you can. Fill the whole box. And even now, it's like, yeah, the tags are there, but they're not as important anymore because of all the AI coming in. They can actually read your video and your description and like all that stuff, which then helps push out your channel in a better way. So, you know, and who knows, even if that tag box will disappear by next year. I don't know. But I am definitely with Simple Life, that I would definitely be interested in helping share my knowledge of what I have learned and what I have done. So there's that. Sounds like we have enough interest things, guys. Okay, so Troy, are you gonna do some maintenance on your van? For, you know, somebody want to work on carry tools. When you are uploading videos, it tells you right next to the tag box that they don't necessarily help with search. Right. And they used to back a couple years ago. It used to, but not anymore. So, yep. Yeah, I would not have a problem with that. But there's a lot of people that don't work on their vehicles. And so, yeah, I geek out on car stuff. But, Troy, you don't even carry tools in your van. So, not that much anyways. And I don't have gray tanks or black tanks in my rig. So I don't even winterize my vehicle. I'm too. I call BS on that because one of my good friends is in Virginia Beach, and I'm pretty sure that he's older than you. And yeah, I'm guarantee you that he's older than you, because when I met him, he was 65, and that was let's see. When did I go to Virginia Beach? That was, oh God, my kids were young still. So that was probably in 2010. 2010, I think I was in Virginia Beach, and he was 65 years old, wrenching on vehicles. He had a mobile mechanic shop, so to speak, mobile service, and he was wrenching right along in 75-degree weather. So age, no. But you know, there's a lot of people that don't enjoy working on cars. I'm just one of them weirdos that I enjoy getting my hands dirty and tearing apart a car and putting it back together and watching it start. And then if it doesn't, then I throw a tool at it and laugh my butt off. So I try to do all my maintenance I can on our new camper, and I did it on the Transit Passenger we have for about 4 years. I love trying to figure it out with the help of YouTube, others, and YouTube videos. Yeah, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube just about anything. But I mean, I've even got some on, replacing my brakes and, other stuff on there. But I geek out on auto mechanics and going to car shows and watching, just getting my hands dirty and fixing a vehicle. And I love teaching people how to work on their own car. I taught my 3 girls. I taught some of their friends. Anybody that wanted to learn, I was always excited to share how to work on cars. Oh, that's easy. Let me show you. You do this and you do that. And, you put the wrench on here and you tighten this one down, or you loosen this tensioner, and, whatever. I don't know. It's fun, but, and I have starting to get a liking to this YouTube thing. It's quite a different beast, but at least with cars, I can see everything going on. When I upload a video or when I'm doing this stuff, I can't. Yeah, so that's a little different challenge. I like working on the coach. Oh, the coach part. Oh, part. Okay. Not the chassis. Yeah. Everybody's got their different likes and stuff. So, it is what it is. It just all depends. So, I probably scared off a few people with starting talking about geeking out on cars. Oops. Oh, but anyways. I did a silly little video 3 years ago about how to change the wipers on my truck, and it got 9K views. Still gets hits every month. Yeah, exactly. And actually, let me tell you. So way back in the day, way years ago, probably about 25, 30 years ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago, I used to work at a auto parts store, and you would not believe how many people would come in there and buy wipers just to have us put them on, instead of going to like a Walmart or a Myers or whatever, because they didn't put on wipers. So they would come to the parts store that I worked at, and they would ask if we could put on the wipers. And it didn't matter what make and model. And I remember doing it in the rain and in the snow. I hated it in the snow, but yeah, it was definitely, and to me, wipers were kind of easy. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go do it. And hey, I got out of the building, which I hated being in buildings. So I was always happy to go out there and do that. I haven't rolled my teardrop in a year. Getting it checked out. Oh, that's always good. I hope you meant you haven't towed it in a year, not like actually rolled it. But yeah, don't roll it. Well, if you have a teardrop, let's see. V has a teardrop. She might be bringing her teardrop back next year to M25. So there'd be 2 teardrops there in a lot of vans. Yes, I geek out on vans. Towed in a year. Okay. I was hoping for that, not the other. Because I wouldn't want that to happen. That would be really cool. I thought about getting, I ran out of time. There was a lot of rigs that I wanted to tour. I would love to have gotten a teardrop tour too. And then there was a Suburban there from Freedom, Dove, and I wanted to do that, but I burnt out at M24. I was so exhausted because I had done so many tours. But yeah, I enjoy looking at new rigs and different setups. I really geek out on that. So, I mean, even though my van is built out, so to speak. I mean, there's some things I'm still tweaking, but I mean, even though it's already built out and I'm tweaking a few little things, I still geek out on watching van builds. Or there's another girl that I watch who actually builds out travel trailers. Like, she will take the guts or the ceiling off, or even the front, and I don't know, I've never owned a travel trailer, but like that curvature part right from the tongue and it goes up towards the roof and it's rounded, she'll take that whole thing down and she'll redo it. And I'm like, holy crap, woman, you're killing me. Like, you know, she redoes it and puts everything back together. And I love it. I sit there and watch it all the time. I would probably never have a tow behind, but I think it's really cool how she rebuilds stuff. Our biggest video is removing the seats from our transit van. And we did a simple build on 4 years ago, and it still gets views than anything else we have uploaded. Isn't that funny? And I did my biggest video and I thought that back then my editing really sucked. I mean, it was really bad. And my filming was really bad. And I went to the Dollar Tree because that's where I buy a lot of things in my van life. Like plastic things, you know, just simple little things like, hang on, let me get this out here. Like this unit here, the Dollar Tree. So I get totes and I get bungee cords and I get snacks. Sorry, I'm trying to put this back. All right. I get snacks, I get paper towels, I get napkins, I get plastic silverware. I get a lot of things from the Dollar Tree. And I'm paying $1.25 for them. So I thought, well, I'll show, because everybody wanted a budget and, you know, spending and, you know, how do you save money? So I did a Dollar Tree video. And I was like, well, I get snacks and I get my vinegar for $1.25. You know, I get all these different things. And that video got like 10K views. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't want to be that Dollar Tree girl. Like, yes, I shop there. I get some products there. But I don't want to be... I don't want to be the one promoting Dollar Tree every week, or, you know, that one that does crafts at the Dollar Tree. That's just not me. I shop there. I get what I need there. And it still to this day gets views. Not anywhere like that, but it still gets it. And they got me a lot of watch hours. But just subscribed. Well, thank you, William. I appreciate that. Um, so yeah, I got a lot of watch hours from that. And I'm still trying to build up my watch hours because most of them watch hours from that video has now dropped off. So therefore, now I've lost a lot of hours, but I'm starting to shoot up now. So and I'm starting to add a lot more variety of videos. Like now I have a playlist all about different kinds of builds, and I have a lot more videos coming out on builds. And then I 100 or 527. Awesome. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, William, for making me 527 now. So yeah, so I'm just trying to get my watch hours up so that way I can start seeing the analytics of like I just got one analytics that tells me most of my subscribers, like the age groups, and I think it's like 55 to, I don't know, whatever that tier was. But so, which is fine because that's where I'm at. So that works. We all have common things. We all kind of grew up in that era, you know. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to get the analytics and trying to build my channel so that I can get monetized and do all that good stuff, you know. And hopefully I can get YouTube to start paying me so that it can support at least what I'm spending in doing the YouTube. So, because a lot of things in YouTube is free, but there's a lot of things that you still have to pay for, you know. Even though like there's editing that you can do, free editing apps and stuff like that, but if you do certain music, you have to pay for that. Or if you can do free music, I found free music. But there's still, you know, some cost to some of it. So that's why, like, over here, there we go, over there, here is the Buy Me a Coffee. So that anybody that does that, it pretty much goes to upgrading my gear. Like if you go back to some of my other live streams, I had a webcam that was really yellow and grainy. It was really janky, I guess. So I've now upgraded, which now this is a better view. I'm still tweaking with it. I'm trying to build I'm trying to build a mobile office in my van. So it's a permanent but yet stable. So when I'm going down the back country roads, it's not gonna fall off. So that's an interesting concept. Thank you. I was playing around with that. I actually have one that's black and white, and I have one that's blue. And now StreamYard has allowed me to do night mode, so it's not so bright. And the black and white one was really bright. And I'm like, ah! So I just went from, you know, dark mode, so it's not reflecting in my glasses. But the QR code was pretty bright in my eyes. So it was like, all right, we got to switch to the blue. But thank you. Yeah, I like the blue. I'm more partial to blue. I'm actually looking to change up my logo too. And I'm debating on. Okay, so we have 11 people here in the chat. Now that Dave has asked questions, I'm going to ask a question. For all of you watching, I know you all have certain logos on, and I'm thinking about changing up my logo on mine because it's a pop top, and I don't have a pop top. Mine is solid. I don't have a pop top. And so I kind of want to change it to my own van. Or somebody else had mentioned to do just like my face, like do a picture of me. But I don't know. Nobody wants to look at me anyway. So I'm kind of like, So I'm throwing it out to my audience. What do y'all think? You think I should do the branding on me or do more my van style? See if we can get anybody to. And if you're watching this on the replay, post your comment down below and tell me if I should do it as me as a logo or the van. Jim says van style. I agree. I kind of want to I want to try to find somebody that will do my van versus the van on mine. Well, Troy, you just want to make things complicated, don't you? I love the van. Nothing against your awesome face. You're so nice. But the van would jump out to a wider audience. And that's kind of where I was going to. But somebody else had said, you know, my van is an 04 and it's got 100 and I think it's only got 130,000. So it's got a good few years left. As long as I don't know. It depends on the mileage. I mean, I know that this engine will go at least 400,000 miles. So I'm not too worried about the mileage. I'm more worried about the rust because Michigan is terrible on vehicles and it's already rusting in spots because it was actually originally from Ohio. But, you know, they got snow down there too. So, I know eventually down the road, my van will change maybe 10, 15 years down the road. And who knows, maybe by then I'll be done with YouTube. I don't know. Or maybe I'll figure it out and somebody else will just redo my logo for me. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm contemplating that. All right. So we got William says you, use you. And we got definitely your face, as Dave has got his face on his. So, all right. Well, we've got 2 for the van and 2 for me. I don't know. Anybody going to break that tide? I think we got. Our logo still has a tow behind camper on it. LOL. I still use it though because it's the colors and the main set thing of our channel. Yeah. Yeah, well, and I really like yours. And you know, the person that did my logo, he did do it for free, and I appreciate him doing it. I would have liked if he would have used my van, I think it would have been more me, but he used, I mean, I would love to have a pop-up on my rig, but I don't, and I never have. You know, I when I was younger, I remember seeing them V-Bugs, you know, lift up the roof. I always thought, I'm going to have one of them. That would be so cool. But I haven't gotten one. And now that I have a mechanic, I don't know that I would. Hi. Welcome, Ivan K. First time watching you. I just described I took my 2003 Dodge Ram 2500 to Phoenix and bought a rust-free box, took to Yuma and had it installed over the truck, repainted it, and looks great. That is amazing. And that is awesome. 2000 Dodge Ram. That is awesome. Well, welcome, Ivan, to the stream, and thanks for that information. I love that. And you know, that's the thing, is that there's so many options out there. I love it. So then, do you have a camper top that goes in the back of that box? Do you do RVing? Do you pull a trailer behind? It costs less than $3,000. Wow, that was not a bad price at all. Let's see. Did you do that just a few years ago, or did you do that just recently? That's a really good price. I'm really impressed. That was awesome. Hopefully you did undercoat it. Let's see. Why aren't we? Okay, there. I have 3 travel trailers, 2 in Yuma and 1 up here in Canada. Full-time and awesome. I love it. Canada is one thing on my bucket list. So, 3 travel trailers, 2 in Yuma, and 1 up here in Canada. Full timing. Full timing. That is awesome. So I'm assuming you're originally from Canada, but you travel to Yuma. Uh-oh, something's beeping. I don't know what's beeping. Hang on. Oh, my battery is good. I don't know. Something just beeped at me. Huh. I don't know. All right. Well, I don't know what just beeped. But anyways, so, and then, Ivan, I know that you're new here. I don't know if you have a channel, but if you do have a YouTube channel, I do post the channels and the link, or in the description down below. So, that if anybody else wants to check out your stuff, they are welcome to do that. Yeah, Yuma in Courtside for 6 months of the winter. I love spending January in Courtside. Yeah. Followed you here, Jack. So anyways, I don't, so yeah, I will post channels that everybody that is here in the chat, I will post them, their channels in the description below. So if anybody is watching this on the replay, they can go check out all these awesome channels that are here and go either subscribe or watch the content. I have to run, heading out to Maryland tomorrow. Have to start tying up some loose ends to hit the road. See you next time. Well, every Tuesday I'm here live. And safe travels, Melinda. Captain Jack needs to break the tie. Yeah, Captain Jack, you need to break the tie. I think we've lost a lot of people chatting. The chat was going crazy at the beginning. I was trying to keep up with it all, and now we're getting, a lot of people are going quiet on me. So, let's see. What's up, Ivan? Good to see you. Lots of chat going. That's good. So, yeah, I won't be heading anywhere for the winter, as I said earlier, just because I'm staying close to my dad. So yeah, Captain Jack, you must have ducked out, but I'm thinking of changing my logo from that van that's on there with the pop up, and I'm debating on doing either my face. I kind of have a logo that I'm thinking about doing, or I'm thinking about getting my van and putting it on there. So we've had 2 people say the van and 2 people say the face. I'm kind of leaning towards the van. Hey, William, long time no here. William Brody. Face. Well, there's 3 for the face and 2 for the van. Unless you count me, then it's 3 for the van. So, let's see. Absolutely Jack. That was all right. So, anyways, yeah. Wow. Oh, I even said the van. So now we got 3 or 4 for the van. So, all right. So, anybody watching this on the replay, make sure you. Oh, we got another one. Nancy says van. I like lovely faces. Do you know any portrait artists? Yeah, no, I don't. Nope. Actually, you know what's kind of funny is that my youngest daughter, she is, yeah, not really, Troy, but thanks anyways. Oh, Troy, see? My wife, Pat, says face. But anyways, going back to my youngest daughter, she is fabulous artist. She does the amount of talent that child has. And she's not really a child. She's like 24 years old. But I mean, she's still my child. So she is a child. But she is super artsy. And I mean, she can draw she can draw anything. She can draw cats, dogs, cows, all kinds of stuff. And I would love a sketch of my van. That would be really cool. But she's too busy. anyways, so, but yeah, she doesn't do faces and she doesn't do people. She only does like other things. Yeah, now that would be amazing, but I'm not that talented. So I that would be hilarious. Like peeking out one of my, that would be cool to be peeking out one of my windows. That would be funny. But as a logo, I don't know if it would be big enough to be able to see it. Um, I don't know, but that's kind of ironic. That's a good point, Nancy. You know, but like, you know, stalking out the window, that would be funny. But yeah, I'm not very good with that Photoshop. I've been playing around with my I do it in Adobe Express. That's where I do all my thumbnails. And I'm still also, as a solo van lifer, I'm against you putting your likeness on the van for your safety issues. And you know, that's a very good point. Unfortunately, Jim, as you've seen the back of my van, I've kind of put my YouTube channel all over the back of my van. So, and I have thought about that multiple times, but I'm very cautious about things I do, and I'm very aware of my surroundings, and I'm very very protective. So I've had a lot of background in a lot of bad neighborhoods. We'll just leave it as that. And so I am very cautious about things I do. So even when I travel alone, I know where I'm at, where I'm going, and I do a lot of safety precautions on that. So I do think about my safety. So let's see. Let me catch up on here. I just need to reverse clean media project picture size. Paint by number, easy peasy. Yeah, okay, Captain. You can go right ahead. Rolling and buzzing. Bussin'. Awesome. I'm new to your channel. Well, welcome. I like your logo too, by the way. That almost looks like a bunny. But my eyes are getting old, so I don't know about that. But welcome. I saw it at M24. I'm just saying, if you're going to change it, maybe design it would be different. Sorry, 30 years of dealing with bad people tends to color my opinion. No, I get it. I totally understand your point. And unfortunately, I've had growing up had to deal with a lot of them bad people. So I do think about them things. So it is solid, like Nancy said, that is solid advice, and I totally get it. So I do appreciate that, and I know that there are bad people out there. Rolling and buzzing. Is that like you energizing bunny? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Either that or you know, the other thing that I was thinking is, oh, what was it? Was it the Nestle Quick Bunny? Remember back in the day? I don't know. I remember watching cartoons way back in the day where Nestle Quick was always advertising the chocolate milk, and he was running with like a soccer ball or something. I don't know. That's probably, nobody remembers any of that stuff. He is my little mascot. Oh, I don't know why my sinuses are starting to go crazy. But yeah, I don't know. When I seen your icon pop up, I don't know. I kind of went to the Nestle Quick. It was a yellow can. I remember him having like a soccer ball or something that was on. I don't know. It was many years ago. I could be wrong, but that's what kind of reminded me of. But I could see the Energized Bunny too. Oh boy. Anyways, holy cow. We have been on for an hour and 30 minutes, guys. This is awesome. I didn't even realize how late it was getting. And I'm surprised I haven't gotten a call from my mom. I'm in their driveway, so I told them if she needed me, that I would be in. But anyways, with that, I probably should get back in the house and check on mom and dad and make sure dad's doing all right. So I should probably end this. So for everybody that knows, I do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so definitely come back, check out my channel. And thank you all for showing up. I greatly, greatly appreciate you all. And just to kind of recap, if you have a YouTube channel, I will link it in the description below. Probably going to be tomorrow. And so you can go in the description, check out all these channels, share the love, subscribe to them, check them out, and definitely come back. I love having the chat going. And yes, definitely. And keep everybody in Florida in your prayers, because wow, they are getting hit terrible. So thank you all for showing up. Have a good night. Stay warm. Stay safe.